morning, Peter Honey is my name. I'm the project coordinator for npoprojects.org, and we like to help people spark new environmental and humanitarian projects. All of us in the NPO team strongly hold the principles of George Clooney. Our planet is out of balance, and more than ever, people need to start doing. My partner and friend is human rights lawyer Ekadana Gusti, Putu. Ekadana has been Amnesty International awarded for humanitarian work during the Sahara years. Ekadana, at great personal risk, many times has protested on behalf of thousands of poor people for land or the return of land from government. He has also built hundreds of family homes, schools and businesses for poor people for some 30 years. An example of Ekadana's project efficiency was in a recent project where, for a very small $3,000, we converted a central city rubbish dump into a poor kids' swimming pools. We were quoted $60,000 to do the main pool. Some of the kids here live in 2 metre by 2 metre homes, they're very poor with dirt floors, and hundreds every day enjoy these pools, have a great time, and gain water confidence and learn to swim. You can see a lot of Kiwi ingenuity in there, and it's really worked out as a great project. Over the years, Eka has worked without any UN type funding or charity support, and he gets very little recognition for his work. However, things are changing. With smartphone technologies and social media, backline people can now support Eka's frontline projects. An example of this is a project we are doing where we're flying Maria from Indonesia to a surgeon in New Zealand for life-changing facial surgery. Our newest project is Outbound Rinjani for poor kids, which after a year's planning will be starting very soon and can be triggered for as little as $6,500. This will be a first to Indonesia, and we're going to need a lot of outside support. Our project involves converting a government mountain hotel into an outdoor education facility for up to 120 kids. Mount Rinjani World Heritage Park is on Lombok. It's a 20-minute, $35 flight from Bali to Lombok, and there's a new $1 billion international airport there that's boosting tourism. There's also the world famous Gili Islands off Lombok, where thousands of travellers go to dive, and you can see Mount Rinjani in the distance. So we have this perfect mountain tourist hotel. Needs a little bit of work, but it's got fantastic bones. We've got tennis courts that we converted to basketball courts. It has an existing tourism base which we can help make it sustainable. National TV will film our story and help us find more people to assist and partner with us, and it's got 2 hectares and loads of room for flying foxes and other adventure activities. The region has 30,000 scouts, and it's simply perfect for such a project. The Mount Rinjani World Heritage Park has lots of rare and endangered animals. It is simply stunning. It is rated by Western travellers as a #1 attraction of Indonesia. Sadly, it's only international travellers that get to enjoy the park. There's Bali in the distance. Of 4.2 million people, there is around 1 million kids in the Lombok region. Mount Rinjani is the iconic mountain of Lombok, and all the kids dream to climb their iconic mountain. Sadly, most never do. They're simply too poor. Our first goal is to deliver these kids their dream. We want to do 3-day camps for up to 7,000 poor kids per year and get them to the top of the mountain. A lot of people ask why I'm focusing such a lot of importance on this project with so many bigger problems in the region. Giving poor kids a good time is one thing, but our second goal is much bigger than this. UN classes 1 million of Lombok's 4 million people as impoverishingly poor. Indonesia is a fast-growing country, however, many people are going backwards. They are depleting and poisoning their forests, land, sea, air, and fresh water. Unlike many European kids, these kids have very little understanding of sustainability and are very out of touch with nature and the importance of our environment. Here's a manta ray that these guys are cutting up for the Chinese market. They are cutting up hundreds of them every few months, and they're taking away the opportunity of having sustainable futures in, say, tourism. So our second objective is to get kids to love and respect the great outdoors. For those of you who might want to join us or come and visit the project, here's a little bit more about the place. It's got a nice big restaurant area with a kitchen. You can see the mountain in the distance. The hotel needs work, but local labour is around $70 per month, so we can get a lot done with local labour, and it's quite skilled. We'll also seek out Western volunteer help. There's a lot of volunteers we have already who want to come up here and help the kids and help set up things. We have help offered from the army, the police and local government, and we can host kids from $3 to $15 per person. The location is stunning, and down the back there you can see it drops away into a cliff, into a dry riverbed. To get the place looking really great, a large amount of work is going to be painting. You can see the cliffs at the back of the hotel here. Here, one of our projects, we get some climbing ropes down there, and we'll be able to do a climbing facility, and also our flying fox from inside the grounds. It's only 9 kilometers to the top of Rinjani, and there's an excellent main road to the facility. Outbound Rinjani is only 50 kilometers from the airport, so a lot of tourists can come here and help us. The lake on the top is 600 feet deep. In Indonesia, it's mandatory for corporations to have a CSR project, a corporate social responsibility project, and for those of you who know any corporates out there, it's going to be important for us to find and partner with one. We can offer a lot in return to a corporate. There's some great signage. This is the main road archway. We have several TV stations that are interested in following our story. We have a tourism school that's going to be set up and aligned with the project, and also a university research facility, all which will attract international people. We have 2 areas of funding. One is the funds for the fit out, like converting the tennis courts, flying foxes, climbing ropes, and painting and general maintenance. The second area is funding the kids to come up here, or partially funding. Many hotels in Lombok and around Indonesia will fund their own kids, and they'll be able to get them up here for very little. One of our biggest challenges at the moment is building an advisory board of local business people, and we're really interested in touching base with anybody who might like to help us grow this project. Also, to secure this project, we need some backline support. We need support from strong groups like Rotary, maybe AusAid. We need a corporate sponsor, and some of these important people will help secure the start of this project. Well, by now I think you realise I'm not a movie maker. There's so much to discuss. Pretty soon I'm flying over from New Zealand to launch the project. I'd love to have anybody come and join me, your friends. And if you've got any ideas, please contact me and feel free to share the project. Thank you very much.